Hi guys, welcome to the video, and today's video is if racing and training is not going well, don't try harder. And if you're a really driven athlete, sprinter who's looking to get quicker, to get medals, then this is very important. It's especially coming into, as we say goodbye to the indoor season and we're coming into the outdoor season, is very, very important. And it's a certain mindset you have, because when we're driven to succeed and when we're driven to actually get quicker, we can get attached to it, and there are going to be times when racing is not going to go well, training is not going to go well, we might not feel, we might be off our best. And if this happens for a lot of training sessions, then it can actually put us down. And because we're so driven to succeed is when we are not going to the pathway that we think we want to be going, and we're going off course with bad training sessions, bad competing, bad racing when we're running slower, then this can actually play a part on a mindset and we can get into a rut. And this is very much a problem with most athletes. Elite athletes, the world-class athletes, they start to try harder. They start to think, I'm not putting in, nothing's happened here. And because they want that time so much, they start to tighten up and they try harder. Trying harder is not the answer. If you've been training consistently through the winter season, the injuries are light, infrequent, and you're training consistently, chances of trying harder will not help you. It's not, fitness is not a problem. Strength is probably not a problem. It's how you think about yourself. What you say to yourself is so important, specifically when you're racing. If you're going to a race saying, I'm going to sprint well, you're going to more than likely sprint well. If you're going to say, I don't know how I'm going to sprint, I'm going to try hard, likelihood is you won't sprint well. And when you consistently go into a rut, and we're telling ourselves mentally, things aren't going well, why am I not racing well? Why is this not happening? This is so bad. And you're telling yourself things are so bad, and this is putting you in a negative rut. Now, I'm not a psychologist, I know this, but I'm a coach, and I'm not telling you anything that a coach wouldn't say or a parent wouldn't say to you. Is say you've got to take a step back and relax. And that's a logical thing to say. You don't have to be a psychologist to actually come to that conclusion. When you put yourself in that mental state, a positive mental state, for me, a relaxed mental state where you're here now and you're free of your mind, you are at your best. Whenever, as an athlete, I was driven to run fast times. I wanted to run fast times. I trained hard, consistently. And when I was competing, I looked forward to the races. And it happened so often when I just didn't race well. And I just thought, well, why are things not happening? And it didn't help me. It did depress me after races. Only when the races that went well, there was nothing about depression about it. I took the pressure off myself. I ran freely. So that rut you're getting yourself into is not helping you, and trying harder is compounding the issue. So when we get into that mindset of negativity, we're not thinking logically, we're not thinking our best. Those thoughts are not helping you, and they're not you either. I'm all about taking you out of your mind. That's what all my videos are about. Relaxation is all about taking you out of your mind so you run freely and run naturally. That's all it is. And when you've got thoughts coming in, this ain't going well, that's the first thing you've got to get rid of to change the things around. We're not robots. It's not going to be consistently on an upward curve, our times. Our times aren't consistently going to come down. It's going to be fluctuating like that. And we have to accept that. And that's very, very, very important. I understand it's not a holier than thou thing. I got it as an athlete. But I'm telling you now, as a young athlete, you are compounding the issue if you are not changing that mindset, taking a breath, getting into the here and now, taking a step back so you can see the wood for the trees. Maybe training's not going badly. Maybe if you take a step back, that was actually a good time you did in that race. And that's very, very important. Take a step back, relax, put yourself in the present moment. That's you in your best state to run well. Don't look at that. Don't think about those negative thoughts. Okay, hopefully that video was helpful for you. If you could like the video, I would appreciate it. If you could share it, I would appreciate that more. And subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be releasing more advice like this that's going to instantly and quickly improve your speed and get quicker times. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the weekend.